If you guys are staying inside this weekend, you might want to know that Sony and Ubisoft are offering a big PlayStation 4 game absolutely free to play for the weekend. It's Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We'll be going over all the details about that. Also, World War Z is going to be getting crossplay for console players, so that's very exciting. And Shadow Man Remastered has been announced for the PlayStation 4. We'll take a look at that at the end of this video. But first up, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is free this weekend for a limited time. It'll be free to play, and you can download it starting right now. Ubisoft has announced that Assassin's Creed Odyssey is getting a free weekend for a limited period of time, allowing players to jump in, try the game, and consider grabbing it to own. I believe the game is on a discount as a part of their deal of the week. We'll talk about that in a second. This comes at a great moment where there is a significant self-isolation going on, and if you want a colossal open world game to get into, man, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is a really good one. Now, if you've heard me talk about the game, you know that I wasn't as high on AC Odyssey as some other people. I think Assassin's Creed Odyssey was a good game objectively. However, there are elements of the game that, personally speaking, are a bit off-putting to me. I think the game is a little bit too big. I think that's an element that, yes, a lot of people don't consider, but I think open world games, in a sense, are just starting to get way too big, and it's starting to be more of a detriment to the game than enhancing the game. I think there's a lot of fluff, and I did think Odyssey had quite a bit of fluff that was just there to lengthen the game, and also the game is relatively grindy. You can't really bum rush through the game if you just want to play through the single-player story. No, you're gonna have to stray from the beaten path and do quite a bit of side quests to grind and level up, unless you want to go the microtransaction route and spend $9.99 for that double XP boost. But yeah, that's something I would not recommend you guys to do. Once the free period is over, players will find that their progress is carried over to the final version of the game if they do decide to purchase it. This is the entire game. However, the fact that it is only available for the weekend is going to limit your progress. I don't think you're going to be able to beat the entire game unless you really hunker down and you just spend the entire weekend playing the game. If that's the case, you probably can beat it, in all honesty. The game is discounted. Again, you can get the gold edition, I believe, for $21 and change, and that is a ridiculous deal. Let me just pull that up right now. Yeah, so the gold edition is $21 and change, and that'll include Assassin's Creed Odyssey, the base game, and then you will also get the DLC for the game, and you will get Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, so you get a lot of content for the money out of that. And given that you're not even spending that much, $21 and change for AC Odyssey is already pretty good, and then you throw in the DLC, that's pretty good. By the way, it's $23, so a little bit more expensive, but you guys get the idea. A ton of content for your money. The base game is alternatively $13.79, which is a good deal. I believe that's the cheapest Assassin's Creed Odyssey has been, but if you're looking to buy the game, I would just spend the additional, $9 and change and pick up the gold edition, because that is a fantastic value. Assassin's Creed 3 I thought was a pretty good game as well, even though it starts off a little bit slow. I think by the, halfway portion of the game, the 30% completion portion, it starts getting really good, and then you throw in the season pass content with AC Odyssey, and you're talking about a content-filled experience out of this one. And again, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, if you don't want to take my word for it, take everyone else's word for it. They say it's a very good game. It's just not my cup of tea. I'm always going to be partial towards the older Assassin's Creed games, the AC2s, the AC4s of the world. Those games are a little bit more up my alley, but I will concede the fact that AC Odyssey is a very well-made open-world adventure, and the fact that it's free is definitely warranting, at least for you to give it an opportunity. And then, again, that gold edition deal, 77% off for $23, is pretty ridiculous, so I'd give that a strong recommendation. If you're stuck at home, this is a perfect time to try out AC Odyssey this weekend, again, from March 19th until the 22nd. Alright, moving on from that, cross-platform play has been a big discussion point in all of gaming. I want to see more and more games just include cross-platform play right out of the gate. I get that there's a couple of hurdles that they gotta jump over, but several months after Crossplay's announcement, developer Saber Interactive is finally prepared to launch the feature for World War Z. The Crossplay update will go live on Monday, March 23rd, allowing players on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One to play together. Other free content slated to launch alongside the new update includes weapon variants and a fresh mission objective. Paid content is also on track to roll out that day, introducing 4 additional character skins. Saber Interactive shared the news with a Twitter post noting the crossplay update arrives on March 23rd, Monday. Survivors, get ready for new unique weapons, variants, and perks, crossplay support, a new mission objective, and balancing improvements to Horde Mode Z. They also tweeted out the War Heroes character skin DLC arrives on the same day as the crossplay update next Monday, March 23rd. Who do you think the 2 hidden character characters are. World War Z has been a fantastic experience, and given the fact that it released at a budget $39.99 price point, and then the game just got better and better. Saber Interactive remained incredibly committed to the game when, you know, they could have rolled out a lot of paid DLC content given that the game was released at a budget price point, but no, they released a lot of free DLC, or free updates I should say, and there is paid DLC. However, I think it's done in a way where you don't need to get it, and a lot of the major updates are available absolutely free. And now you add cross-platform play for a game like this, it is absolutely paramount that you retain a strong user base, and with cross-platform play, that is only going to heighten the longevity of the game. And not only that, with a longer longevity, now when the game goes on sale, and by the way, it was just on sale, the fact that your friends might be playing it on a different platform, now you can jump in, you have reason to jump in. I just think it makes so much sense. Cross-platform play isn't only a convenience from a gamer standpoint, but for online experiences, games that are primarily online, you need a strong user base. And hey, a game is gonna have a strong user base if it's on, if you can play it cross-platform outside of just being limited to one user base on one platform, especially like the Xbox One, which inherently does have a smaller platform and a smaller user base. A game like World War Z might die off a little bit quicker, but now you open the floodgates and you allow PS4 players to play with Xbox users. I'd love to see PC get included in that as well. That is going to increase the longevity of the game quite a bit. The next thing I want to see is fighting games. Fighting games should have it right out of the gate where cross-platform play is a thing, because especially fighting games released on PC, that is a real limiting factor. Going online on a PC fighting game, you're not going to find a lot of people online, but what if all of a sudden PC players could play with PlayStation players? What if PlayStation players could play with Xbox players? PlayStation is always going to have the larger user base when it comes to fighting games. I want to say 9 times out of 10. The Xbox player base is decent as well. The PC player base for fighting games in particular is the one that's always lacking, just because PC and fighting games is only something that has come to the forefront more recently. So again, adding cross-platform play would just heighten the longevity of those games and make people want to buy those games even more, because if you go on the PSN store, sure, a fighting game might be on sale, but then you might think, hey, this game is not going to be that active online, but suddenly if cross-platform play is an element to a game, well then it's going to be a lot better for people to actually play the game and enjoy it online. So that's my tangent on that. World War Z's cross-platform play will be coming Monday, March 23rd, along with a bevy of other updates. And lastly, I do want to note that Shadow Man Remastered has been announced for PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. Yes, the $19.99 release action-adventure game is coming back, and it is going 4K. Night Dive Studios, in partnership with Valiant Entertainment, has announced Shadow Man Remastered for PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC via Steam and GOG, noting, quote, "Our goal with the remaster is to give today's generation of gamers all the features that they expect from a modern title, while preserving the qualities that made Valiant's iconic character and the original Shadow Man game such a memorable classic to begin with." That was coming directly from Night Dive Studio CEO Stephen Kick in a press release. Valiant Entertainment Chairman and CEO Dan Mintz added, "As a part of our continued growth into the video game industry, we're happy to bring Valiant fans this immensely popular Shadow Man character as the next title we release. Using the platform allows the Valiant fans to experience and explore the universe creatively. Shadow Man is the brave and powerful supernatural hero who protects humanity from the sinister demons that lurk in the dead side and spill into our world." The Shadow Man video game was originally developed by Acclaim Studios and published for the PC, PlayStation, Nintendo 64, and Dreamcast console in 1999. Considered a lost classic for years, the PC version of the game was published again in its original form by Night Dive Studios in 2014. Now the title is being updated using Night Dive's proprietary KeyX engine, which has been used to restore classic video games across all digital platforms, including System Shock Enhanced Edition, Turok 2 Seeds of Evil, Blood, Fresh Supply, and Forsaken Remastered. The Remastered Edition is also going to add a bevy of updates, including 4K widescreen display support, dynamic shadow mapping, dynamic per pixel lighting, anti-aliasing, and other post-processing effects, higher density of particle effects, refined art, audio, and assets, refined gameplay experience, reintroduction of missing content cut from the original game, and of course you've got Xbox, PS4 controller, Pro support, and HDR rendering. So a lot of updates being added to Shadow Man Remastered, and hopefully that's out relatively soon. I'm hoping for a 2020 release window on this one, but we haven't been given clarity on that, so we'll keep you guys posted as far as that is concerned. And that's going to conclude this video. Again, Assassin's Creed Odyssey is free this weekend for a limited time. From today until March 22nd, you can jump into the game, and then if you do want to buy it to own, you can get it relatively cheap, the Gold Edition, for just $23. World War Z will be bringing crossplay into its architecture and gameplay, as that'll be coming on Monday, March 23rd, and Shadow Man is getting remastered for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Hopefully that's out by the end of the year. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.